with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Here with Madden OG, man. That means you got an L.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. Incomplete to open things up.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb. Across midfield, Nick Chubb. And down to the 7-yard line. A big play that time out of Chubb. 72 yards on the ground. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Young now. Throw out wide to Walker. Touchdown, Falcons! Ken Walker, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons will jump on.
I've been doing this since '87, bro. Telling you.
And that makes the score 7-0.
All right, man. I'm the original gamer, man. I'm telling you.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here.
I beat my uncle. I won that nigga Super Nintendo, man. I was 9 years old. Yeah, I won that nigga Super Nintendo, man. I was 9 years old.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the
telling you, man.
28-yard line. So already trailing, Charles, they opted to try to take a shot on the first play from scrimmage.
Shit, man, this shit's all recreational, bro.
Absolutely not. And how about the momentum
Like you said,
created now?
yeah, EA be tripping and all type of stuff, man. You never know what kind of game it's gonna be, man.
Here early in the game, that'll feel great for their team.
Ready.
Following the interception, Young sliding out of the pocket.
Oh, good defense, good defense.
Backed up against the wall by the turnover, but I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
On 2nd down, Young again. Short throw, it's Higbee. Down inside the 10. Touchdown. Tyler Higbee. 28 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Not even 2 minutes into this football game, already we've had 2 scores.
You know how much I like to read about teams of old, right? The teams of yesteryear. There were some teams that were known as the point-a-minute teams. Well, obviously in a 60-minute game, that's 60-plus points. But 2 touchdowns in the first 2 minutes? My calculator doesn't operate that well.
And now on the other side, they better wake up. They haven't even gotten off the bus yet. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. To throw, it's Brady. With no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His second catch in a row, first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now Brady again. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on third down. Now Brady. And this is going to be incomplete.
As my dad used to tell me all the time, when you're getting ready to play a big-time game, especially when you have one going into a dome setting, better strap it up tight, because that crowd can really affect things.
Especially on third downs like the one we just saw there with the incompletion. See how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll go for it. It's Brady. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL.
Here we go.
3rd and 2.
97.
Young. Yeah, this pass
Oh, shit, that's a fat dude, man. I thought that was a defensive lineman.
Easy one to hold on to. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete.
Good defense, good defense.
And they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Brady now on first down. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. On first down, Brady. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Well, no one likes to see that drop, but I'll guarantee it's not going to stop his quarterback from going back to him anytime he has open space.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Brady looking to throw on 3rd and 2. That is caught. And he is going to have the Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 10 yards there on a Bengal first.
Usually the big fella's a blocker, a lead back, but he gets the ball on first down. What a surprise for everyone. And as a former safety, if he breaks into the secondary and you see him coming, you just know that's a whole lot of man you've got to deal with now.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
2nd and 10. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD, and it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. See if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw.
Yeah, he did the dirty on that one.
Very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
38, black shot. Ready.
Young on 3rd down. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Young off the play fake. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Young. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow. That's at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores. First down now, but that clock rolling. Brady going to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15.
You just let it go into the half?
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Ready for the second half. 14-3 our scores. We're back underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bengals drive about to get going. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. Third quarter action, 2nd and 10. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it with Williams. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets all the way down inside the 20-yard line. The fullback comes through with a big play there. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now Brady. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Well, Aaron Donald just so strong they can't block him, and he records the sack. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Williams. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, it's Brady. It's Williams on the catch. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 37. Tucker's kick is good. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. J.J. Watt, tough to stop. He gets upfield and makes a play behind the line. To throw, Young. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Bro, that's crazy.
Richard Sherman, and they have the football and will set up
That's crazy.
33-yard line.
Bro, that's crazy. He was running upfield.
And then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Now Williams. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
Well, that was definitely a surprise there, handed to the big guy on first down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the second level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A good solid game there on first down, but the defense has to be happy they didn't let it pop for anything big.
Man, you running into the teeth of my defense, man. How much you don't want to get 8?
On the ground, this is Williams. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down plays. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. Here's Brady to throw. Trying to find his tight end, Kelsey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Larry Wilson. And the Falcons force the turnover. They'll take over at the 10. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. Their last INT hoping to maintain their slim advantage. Guess who? J.J. Watt, as he so often does, getting in there to wreak havoc. Throwing, Young. He'll find Thielen, work in the middle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8.
Ready?
Young to throw it. And he lost the ball. Bengals grab it, and his guys are going to get the football at their own 47.
Man, I tried to get away from him.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock, we're getting near the end of this game, but they were in what was really called 4-minute offense, and that's practice, being taking care of the football, taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come back. But bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football. That didn't happen.
Didn't do it, Nate. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
He's fast, bro.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Brady going to change the play here. They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Aaron Donald in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
So when you have good field position to start a drive and you give up back-to-back sacks, that can be demoralizing for a team.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Brady to throw. He's got Johnson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The Bengals going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. Now Brady got to have this one. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
Yeah, man, good game, bro.
Picked off by the veteran Richard Sherman. And they will finally stop him as he's down to the 40-yard line. And who else to make the big play to seal this victory but Richard Sherman?
He does have an exquisite sense of timing, doesn't he? He loves the spotlight, loves the big stage. Really feels no pressure when there's a big play that needs to happen, and he just did another one right there. Remember when he knocked one away to seal an NFC championship game in San Francisco? And that was really kind of The big arrival on stage for the rest of the world was that play in that game for Richard Sherman.
And Chubb will try the middle here. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball caught free. Philadelphia picks it up.
ATL, baby.
It was 1978. I think it was in November.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and it was a bit of a strange game. They were held scoreless through the entire second half, but their first half output, that's enough to carry them to victory.
And that's an odd game to watch, isn't it? Because when we saw the output in the first half, you think to yourself, okay, they've got something